Hi everyone, this is Ritika Kanochia and you're watching Textile Value Chain. Today we are going to interview Mr. Guna. He is the CEO of EKA. Hello sir.
Hi.
So can you introduce yourself and your products and how you are contributing in this exhibition today?
Oh, thank you so much for the opportunity to make us to speak about what is EKA. EKA Group is been established from 2017. We are into a core business of consulting of apparel factories and home textile factories. So we take care of consulting of end-to-end product type from apparel as well as in home textile, as I mentioned already. So we are also coming up with a lot of solutions to support our consulting business along with all the automations, which is an new spree now to along with MES and AI inbuilt equipments. Anything else?
So what is the legacy of the company when you started your company?
Okay. As I mentioned, our establishment happened in 2017, and this company started its core business as a consulting partner for all the apparel manufacturers. We have started our implementation into converting a conventional cutting room into an automated cutting room lines. We have done almost like 150 cutting rooms already in India as a smart cutting room solutions, and we have been proud to say that we are the first consultant in India to bring a concept of smart factory solutions. So the first smart factory in India going to be implemented in India very soon under our surveillance.
So do you facing any challenges in India?
Of course, India is full of challenges. There is no doubt that without challenges there is no India. So India is in a country where you have a lot of conservations, lot of cultures, lot of mix of people, mindsets, aptitude level. So apparel factories and home textile factories are the first factories you see like all level of human resources are inbuilt. Even you see CEOs from big business schools and the laborers. So both category of people are working in the same roof. So this is not going to be so easy to make them understand and bring them in line. So being a consultant, we face these challenges everywhere, and luckily we have a team who has a
Mindset is a major problem here. Indian mindsets are still in the conservative mode. They are not looking far ahead. People mindset need to change. They need to adopt the concept, a global concept of smart factory. What is smart factory? Smart factory is an integration of automations, AI, and your IoTs, real-time data. So mix of all these things together can have an impact of about 20 to 25% in terms of productivity, in terms of profitability. A cutting room alone can have 5 to 7% savings when you adopt into a smart factory. So 60 to 70% of the FOB is alone comes from fabrics and cutting room. The balance 35 to 40% comes in swing. So we have a smart factory, anger systems, we have automatic cutting room, we have automatic tunnel finisher. Tunnel finisher in the sense automatic ironing machines, where you can have only 3 people can do 10,000 pieces of garments, which in a conventional method require 30 people to do that. So we have a automation, a folding machine, packing machine. We have a bridging MES systems. We have WMS. We have a lot of like this, AI integrated automations. So in earlier stage, maybe a decade ago, automation means only it was a machinery. Today, automation comes with AI. So that this AI will give lot of predictive analysis. So generally, earlier reporting used to happen at the end of the day. Today, reporting is happening at when the information is getting at this moment, and I know at this moment what is my action. That is possible only through automated smart factories.
So can you give your opinion how AI is beneficial in your industry or in another textile industry?
Definitely. See, AI is a concept. Everybody are hyping too much on AI. Just AI cannot do any miracles. AI requires a systematic collection of data. It requires real-time data. It cannot work on a manual data. So people think, oh, if I have manual data, I can do with AI a lot of things. No, manual data are accuracy rate is only 50 to 55%. But the real-time data can give accuracy of 99% level. So with this data, AI can give a lot of insights on efficiency, productivity, scheduling, role management, automatic cutting, consumption can be saved out of this. So a lot of benefits can be done. So by concept of automation and AI alone, we can increase productivity and profitability to the extent of 15. AI can predict your quality defects much early once you have a collection of data. So it can predict your quality levels, it can predict your quality defects. So thereby you take action immediately. You can save a lot of defect use in your over the period of time. And skill matrix versus machine alignment can be done with the help of AI. Means today's greatest problem in the industry is absenteeism. So today morning when the garment industry starts at morning, there are 15 to 20% people are not there. Now how to balance the lines? Manually it takes 2 hours to balance. By the time 2 hour production is gone. So AI integration with smart anchor systems will enable us to bridge this one, integrate machines skills together, and with my absenteeism report I can integrate and say, okay, these are the operator, these are the operation, these are the styles, I can do it. This is impossible to do manually. So AI with automation of anchor system, this can be done.
So, Guna sir, told us like challenges in India. Do you have any suggestion or opinion how you are going to overcome this?
As Mr. Suresh has explained about what is the implication of automations and the implication of smart factory concept. See, overall, when you want to be in the business, every business evolves. So now this is the stage that even apparel businesses getting evolved with the technologies, with the necessity of better human resources. So if we don't do this evaluation, maybe other industry will evolve, but not this industry. So we see that the garment industry is an essential industry, not anymore as a just no very special industry. Without the apparel, people are no without the clothes. So this is not going to happen. So we have to evolve this industry to meet your competition from other countries. Where India is the largest populated country, we need this industry to be exist in India. So without this, without the evolution, there is no growth. There is no growth, there is no competition. So of course we have to evolve. So only way to evolve is getting into your smart concept of manufacturing.
So I can see India behind smart cutting room and the smart factory solution. How you are dealing with it?
Yes. See, every industry has necessity of automations. So when there is an automations, you need a human resource. When you need a human resource, you need a data. When you need a data, you need a system. So this all comes into a same line. So when you talk about a smart concept, is nothing that you are evolving your existing work culture with the help of your automations, with the help of your human resource, with the help of your data, aligned in a manner where you can really utilize these data for your evolutions or for the developments. So without these data, precise data, there is no improvement. When there is no improvement, there is no alignment. So it is all interlinked. No, whatever you say.
So you are practicing in sustainability.
Of course, we are. Of course, in green factories are already there. So green factories are already there. But we are trying to convert green factories with the practices, with a smart factory concept, which we evolve the industry from green industry to a green smart industry. So that's our motto.
So can you tell us where are these green factories are in which country or state?
Every country, even in India, there are many green factories. Yeah, even we have implemented many green factories in the past. So now we are evolving these green factories into a green smart factories. So green smart factory where you optimize your human resources and your process time at the very minimalistic cost. So your factory becomes a green smart factory.
Now this becomes a mandate. Green smart factory will become a mandate over 2 or 3 years. So if at all we are not gearing up to this concept, we'll definitely be left behind.
So there is another player in the market in India, or you are the one, and what are the benefits you are going to give your customers?
See, we are in a firm started with our consulting, as I told you in the beginning. So this is the first collaboration or combination. You can say that we are the first consultant who has already come up with our own set of equipments to be automate all your operations. So we have been given an advantage that you don't deal with multiple people, you deal with one person who can implement your factory, you can set up your work culture, you can also use their own equipment. So whatever the promises given on the deliverables, on our promises, you will see that it is being delivered. Whereas in past, when there are many consultants, they failed because they may do expect some kind of deliverables from the equipments which is not been delivered by the suppliers. So there was always a gap between the supplier and the consultant in deliverables. So where we cover this point of discussion. So when the client comes to us, we know what we are going to commit to the client, and what we are going to deliver with our equipments and with our services. So it's easy for any client to judge and accept what we are going to deliver.
So how was your experience in this exhibition today?
See, Gardex for us is the first experience in Mumbai, so not as bad as I expected. So it is still better. So there are good crowd, good walk-ins. So looks like everyone, even I took some feedback from my other friends in the industry. They are also saying the walk-ins are good. So looks this should be a successful show.
So what is your future plan and target?
We have already lined up with many business plans. Of course, if you talk about the participation, the shows and exhibitions, yes, we have forthcoming with 2 more shows. Of course, we are there in Gartex Delhi as well, and we will be in GT Bangalore as well. So for the immediate effect, and we are also planning to expand our wings in other peripheral countries, which will happen in very short futures.
Also, we need to establish the smartness across country because that is very much missing in our country right now. We cannot say none of the factories as of today in India are completely smart, 100% smart. Whereas in China, 20 years before itself, they are smart. Today, if you go to China, each and every factory are smart factories. They are even gone to a concept called dark concept with zero manpower. A factory, 5,000 looms of factories can run with a single person with a single button. So Indian has to gear up, otherwise we will be left behind in this new competitive world.
So there is any initiative of the government?
I don't think so. Yes, government always supports every industry. Yes, they are supporting also in terms of funding, in terms of lot of promotional schemes and capital gains and everything. And I think all the investors are making use of it. Yes, there are some states they give you very better attractive schemes. There are some states still doesn't support the schemes. But overall, to be in business, I don't think so. Other than the greater approvals from the government for your functional activities, you may not have to expect any kind of a funding rebates from your business, because you are starting a business to earn. So this for us is like very negligible that investors should look for some kind of a rebate. Yes, of course, if they get, it's a good for them. If they don't get, it's better focus on how to generate your business and earn from your business. That's our personal suggestion.
Yeah, there is a lot of support from the central government as well as from the state government, from like the AEPC and all. They are getting a lot of subsidies and training benefits and all. So all the states are in the pipeline of getting the support from the central government as well as their own fund.
And special thanks to Mr. Modi to arrange for this FTA with the European countries for next 5 years. Maybe this may give us a lot of confidence for Indian manufacturers. Whereas we are already troubled with the US association, maybe this FTA from Europe gives a bit ease for Indian manufacturers. Thanks to Mr. Modi.
The major concern in Indian environment is people are a little bit afraid of investment. So, automation. That automation means a big capex involvement. So this has to come out by supporting. Government is already supporting. People should be aware of what are the schemes available. So what are the benefits from this machine? What is my ROI? These calculation, I think somebody has to give awareness to the people so that fearlessly they can go and invest on these automations, and then they can reap the benefit out of it.
Yeah, what I would like to say is many garment owners burnt their hands by using the advanced machines. Even I burnt my hands when I was working with some company, because we took some advanced machine and which was the service provider was not at all available. And when he used to come, he used to tell some stories and used to go. So that was not the right way. Since we are having our own machines, we do have our own consultancy. then there will be a lot of good collaboration, I can say. So it is going to grow in a big way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.